All right, everybody, welcome to a TrackIR BFM breakdown. Today we're on the Enigma server, and if you haven't joined the Enigma server, it is an amazing server. I highly recommend it. He has a Discord, a YouTube, and a Patreon to help support the channel or the server, and I highly recommend you check them out. I'll link them in the description below. And let's go ahead and get into the video here, and today we're going to be doing a breakdown of the MiG-19 versus 4 F5s. Now, this video is going to help out somebody that's new to the F5, or if you're a veteran in the F5, maybe some tips here will help you out. I do have an outstanding F5 video with multiplayer tips. I'll link that in the card on the top right here. I have plenty of F5 tutorials. I don't have any MiG-19 tutorials, but I've been learning the MiG-19, and I definitely want to put out some tutorials because MiG-19 is a lot of fun. Alright, so we're going into the video here. We're in the MiG-19 against 4 F5s. I thought I was only merging with one F5, and I was using the Overlord bot at the time. So I'm going to be merging with this bandit here and this bandit here first. So here's the merge, and I had no idea there was a second one, which was this bandit here. And so I started turning really hard as I was going to be merging with this guy here. And this bandit here is going to be my first tip. And he's in the F5. And you can see his airspeed is 573 knots true airspeed. Now, with one of the latest open beta updates, they added G effects to the wings of the F5, and in my opinion, it's pretty unrealistic that your wings snap off so easily. But for now, with the latest open beta, you need to make sure you're not going this fast. So if I'm going over 500 knots, I usually slow down before I pull on the stick, and I barely pull on the stick. I'm always looking at my G accelerometer gauge, and you need to make sure you watch your airspeed. Always watch your airspeed, because this is what happens. So he's going fast, he sees me, he turns, boom, wings snap right off. And this is a common occurrence. I see this in about a 2-hour span on this server. I probably see about 10 F5s ripping their wings off. It's a very common problem at the moment, and I really wish ED will look into this and fix that problem. So anyway, that's my first tip, is slow down when you get into a merge. You don't want to be going too fast. We'll continue with the merge, and like I said, I still thought I was merged with one, but then when I looked out the window, I saw this bandit over here on fire because he ripped off his wings. And we do end up merging with 2 more F5s, and here we go. So got a total of 3, and this bandit right here fires a AIM-9 at me. Now, this is not a bad shot, but if this bandit actually pulled the lead on me with the missile encage switch, and like I said, I have a tutorial on how to use the missile encage switch, and I'll link it in the top right card up here. Make sure you check it out, because not a lot of people know about the missile encage switch. You have to press and hold the missile encage switch and lead the bandit. Now, if this bandit actually led me with this AIM-9, it may have had a good chance to hit me. Now, the MiG-19 has a ridiculous turn rate, and usually the AIM-9s can't keep up with the G turn, and usually the MiG-19s will actually defeat these. So if you see a MiG-19 turning really sharp or really hard, I usually hold my fire, because you only have 2 AIM-9s on the F5. Now, if you're in a MiG-19 and you see an F5 firing a Sidewinder at you, just pull even harder, get that turn rate up, because you're going to out-G that missile and defeat the missile. Alright, continuing on, after this AIM-9 misses me, we're going to talk about energy management. And in the F5, you really need to keep your airspeed up. Do not get slow, because this is a MiG's perfect opportunity to kill you. Now, if we go back, you can see this F5 is following me 360 knots. I'm doing about 490. I'm in burner, but the F5 is in burner too. The F5 engines just can't keep up with the MiGs. Do not fall for this trick. Do not get slow in the F5. I repeat, do not get slow in an F5. If you get slow in the F5, it's going to take forever to get your airspeed back, and the MiG is just going to go dancing circles around you. So this F5 was on my 6, fired a AIM-9 at me, and you can see I'm still doing 480 knots, and my turn rate right now is about 17, and I'm going to get the advantage here because I have a better turn rate. And we just speed it up just a little bit here. All right, here we go. So we have a better advantage right here. And the only reason I did not get this kill is because I made the rookie mistake of rearming at the airfield after landing and not rearming my guns. So that is on my fault. This should have been a kill right here. Remember, this bandit was on my 6, and now I still have positive energy, 435 knots. He's at 189 knots. This should have been a kill. Now, I didn't arm the guns, so that was totally my fault. And I noticed it right here, and I was like, ah, crap. I forgot to arm my guns. So, what do? I go for the high yo-yo. I go high because I know that I can gain vertical altitude and still come down on this bandit. So actually, when I was going vertical here, I was rearming my guns. So that was a total noob mistake here. And you can see I was trying to go in for a kill right here on the downhill, and I missed. But I still stayed in it. I'm still fast. And you can see this F5 here, he's still slow. So if this was me in the F5, I'd want to unload, get fast again, because you have to stay fast in an F5. If you're under 300 knots indicated airspeed in the F5, you're in trouble. So here we go. I'm still trying to get the kill, trying to work around him, but he's so slow and I'm so fast. So again, I like to go high, come back down on him, and these F5s are getting slow as well. So this one's fast in the back, but these F5s here are trying to get slow. There's just a little bit of lag right here. That's what that is. And I believe I get him right here. So here we go, good gun solution. And, you know, boom. I ended up getting right here. He was on fire. So anyway, I like to look at the other bandits, trying to figure out what's going on here. And again, these F5s are under 200 knots, which is a terrible place to be. Now, another tip, or another suggestion rather, is these F5s had air-to-ground stores and external fuel tanks. If you're in a merge with anything, you need to drop your stores, especially if you're in an F5. You do not have the power to thrust ratio to gain acceleration or energy to take on MiGs. This MiG-19 can climb and outturn you in a heartbeat. So you need to stay fast. That's my tip, especially against MiG-19s. Do not play the game of getting slow. And you can see right here, both these F5s got slow and they both crashed into the ocean. I'm not sure if they were looking at me and forgot about the ground, but they both crashed into the ocean. And this one crashed into the ocean as well. So that's 3 F5s, multiplayer server, PvP, that crashed into the ocean. So again, just to summarize, if you're in an F5 in the MiG-19 or going up against a MiG-19 or MiG-21 rather, do not get under, in my opinion, 300 knots unless you know you have a good gun solution to kill this guy. And if you mess up or overshoot, you're in big trouble and you need to make sure you're ready to defend. So if it was me in this situation and I was in an F5 against this MiG-19 with 3 others, I would be communicating. So that's my other tip, is to communicate with your other wingmen on simple radio. Always communicate. I would be telling my other wingmen, I'll keep this guy busy, or you keep him busy, as in like you play the game of getting slow so he keeps his eyes on you. I'll extend out of the dogfight or out of the merge. I'll gain airspeed, and then I'll come in with that airspeed and try to take him on and gun him down. And for my last tip, learn from your mistakes, get better, get out there and improve yourself. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh no! I didn't have my guns armed, god! That's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully these tips help you out on the Cold War setting. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.